You're ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Rangers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row. Next. Shy Sox. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's not too hard to figure out why this guy's one of the top pitchers having a big year. Look at that ERA, sub 1.0 ERA on the season. He's been nearly untouchable up to this point, and we should have a fun time watching this guy do what he does on the mound today in this one.
So striding in, Justin Turner. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, D-Row, this guy's been white hot all season long. Needs to pick the pace up, though. Second right now in average in the league.
I agree with you, Dan. He's going to get hot if he wants to chase down this coveted batting title. He's got to find a way to not chase the numbers and trust the process each time he steps in the box.
First pitch.
Nobody here, nobody.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Come on, guys, come on.
Skied into very shallow right. Mancini moving back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on him recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And he got him.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play.
Hey, your pitch right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn.
Number 6.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Stay hot, stay hot. Here you go.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Softly hit toward the hole.
Come on, come on, come on.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still no score. So here's Cody Bellinger. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Cody Bellinger.
Plays it 1 now.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, nobody out now.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Jimenez is underneath this one. Me. 1 down. Standing in, Matt Beatty. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Matt Beatty.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two and 0 now. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Hey, we got 1.
The 2-1.
2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here we go.
Batting
Now, let's
Into
go.
the box now,
The catcher.
Will Smith.
Will
As he'll go after the
Smith.
first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Hey, 2 away now.
The windup and the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Standing in, Eloy Jimenez
Leading
comes
up
off an
for the
0 for
White
4
Sox,
in last night's ball
the left
game.
fielder, number 74.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Jimenez brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly
Hey, let it
against
fly, let it
right-handed
fly right
pitching.
here.
Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
That's inside.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game. The throw into second, and he's safe. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate
Batting
now.
fifth,
Entering play, he's
the first
currently
baseman,
6th in the American
Edwin
League in runs batted in, but with a chance to
Encarnacion.
add to that total right here.
Yeah, and that's kind of surprising to me. I mean, he's a good player, but I don't think many peg
All right,
him
let's
as
go,
one of
let's
the
go,
best
come on.
run producers in the game coming into this year. But he's having a breakout year, no question about it.
First pitch on its way.
Count 1-0.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Jimenez stands at second with no outs.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Not
Two
close.
balls,
It's
no
2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Hey, get a good one.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now in the box, Trey Mancini,
Batting
as
fifth,
he'll look to bring home that
the right
tying run
fielder,
from second with a base
Trey
hit into the outfield.
Mancini.
Here we go. Find your pitch right here. Find it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
Hey, any way you can, any way you can. Here we go.
Ready with the 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in
Hey,
the
get
air
off, get off,
toward
get
the
off.
line and right.
Stand up, stand
and
up, stand
that's
up.
a fair ball. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter.
So here's Jose Abreu. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Now the 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Right here, right here.
And to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Batting 8th, the center fielder, Nomar.
And now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, so you didn't drive it here?
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Yasmani Grandal. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Let's go. Give it a ride here. Let's go.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Bases are loaded here, one man out.
All right, come on now. Let it fly.
Hit on the ground out to short.
All right,
and there's a base
stand
hit as that gets through into left. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson
1-0.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Good one right here.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Too high,
3-0.
and it's 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
You can do it. No one better. Come on.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead, he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Digging in to try it again, Yohan Moncada.
Now
He was a
batting,
strikeout
third
victim in his
baseman.
first try.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this
Moncada.
situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, come on, baby. See it.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Yohan Moncada. Three runs already home here. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after.
Let's go.
Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Drive it up there.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Ready now, Jeff McNeil.
Now
and a
batting.
big hit here with the
Number
bases
6.
loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. He comes set. Here's the 0-0
Ball.
pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Come on now, 1 pitch right here. Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Here comes the 1-0.
Ball,
2-0
line.
now.
Wow, his last time out, guys were just flailing away at that slider. But tonight, completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch until he shows he can throw it for a strike.
Nope.
3 balls.
3-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes.
baby, see
Every
your time.
pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Come on, baby. See it, drive it.
Out of play off to the right.
See it, drive it. Let's go right here.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly. As 2 runners cross the plate, those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated.
Your
Jimmy
attention,
Nelson
please.
is going to come on in
Now
relief
pitching
now,
for
and he
the
may be
Dodgers.
asked to eat several innings as
40,
this game is just still
Jimmy
really getting underway.
Nelson.
Ready for another chance? Eloy Jimenez. He hits
Now
here in a
batting.
spot where he might
Number
be able to put
74.
this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's set, now the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second.
Slide,
Reined
slide.
in.
Oh.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Edwin Encarnacion now. Runner in scoring
The first
position with
baseman,
2
number
gone.
23, Edwin Encarnacion.
All right, let's sit on something you like
He's
right
set.
here.
Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Yeah, let her rip, let her rip.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
That's a ball. I got the count. 2-2.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Hey, see it up. Drive it the other way. Let's go, big dog.
Sinker. 3-2 now. Trey Mancini would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And that ends the inning. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. We've played 2 full. It's the White Sox 7 and the Dodgers 1. At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey! 0-1.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Batting 9.
In now, Drew Jackson.
Drew.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short.
Anderson brings it in.
On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 7-1. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for
So
the
here's
White
Trey
Sox,
Mancini. He
the right
singled and
fielder,
scored in his first
Trey
appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a
Mancini.
boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Lays
Come on,
off
big guy,
1-0.
see it. Drive it right here.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball two.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner has it. And that's the first out. And with one away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Stepping up now, Jose Abreu.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Ball two.
Down low. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Bellinger is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down
Find
looking.
something you like
Everybody
up there.
does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
The 1-0.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the third frame will continue.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
1-0.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after.
See it? Drive it. Let's
Has a
go,
look.
kid.
Now the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. No
Ball.
offer
That's
on
a
that
strike.
one. 2 balls and a strike.
Come on, let it fly right here.
Grandal with a
Okay,
3-1
atta
count
boy.
now.
Well, he really needs to make this
Drive that
guy
pitch
swing
now,
the
eh?
bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So a nice bounce back inning there after the 7 spot last time around. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 7 and the Dodgers 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hey, nobody.
The pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Popped him up. McNeil has a play.
Got it.
1 out. One gone now in the Dodger fourth. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Come on, guys.
The 0-1. Too high. 1-2.
Hey,
if I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
2 outs here.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 2 errors thus far on the Dodger line score. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Ready on 1-2. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 7-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tim Anderson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Tim Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Taylor. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Yohan Moncada.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Get your pitch, huh?
The windup and the 0-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Full count now, 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
So here's Jeff McNeil.
Number 6.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now,
7
kid.
runs, just 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Hey, you got that one. Nice hit.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we'll give you a look at the White Sox team leaders in that category as his total is currently 4th best on the ball club. Striding in once again, Eloy Jimenez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Hey, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
From the stretch.
Counts 1-0.
In his career, Jimenez is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat.
Right
On the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder, number 11.
Settling in now, A.J. Pollock. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
At the plate now, Matt Beatty. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention. A little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Mancini is there, and he has it for the out. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Popped up. Anderson over to his left.
I got it.
But the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A. They're down 7-1. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch on its way. a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing
Now
error.
batting,
And
right
digging in
fielder,
is the outfielder, Trey Mancini.
Mancini.
Hey, let it fly. Let's go right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. Struck him out. To the plate now is the designated hitter,
Now
Jose Abreu,
the
who flew out
hitter,
in his last at-bat.
Jose
Almost, Matty.
Abreu.
Almost went deep his last
Hey,
AB.
he's right here
Certainly
one time.
just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
Here we go.
This is line to left. Pollock is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and
Now
that
batting,
brings up the versatile
center
Nomar
fielder,
Mazara.
Nomar Mazara.
Here we go now. One at a time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. 2 out with the man at first.
Here we go.
Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center.
You got it. 2. All right, you're here. You're here.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Right there, attaboy.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's the
Yasmani.
switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card,
Hey, get your
Grandal
pitch up
has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number.
That's ball 2.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind
2
2-0
balls,
now.
no strike.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Get your pitch and drive it. Let's go, big dog.
3-0 now. Tim Anderson would be next. Three-zero pitch. It's in there for strike one.
Hey, you can't find it. Be patient, huh? They can come to you.
And he fouls this one off. Three-two pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving two. 5 innings complete. The White Sox lead this one 7-1. Now to the plate, Drew Jackson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
No one out now.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The windup and the 0-1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Justin Turner, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Taylor.
High in the air out to center field. Mazzara's under it. And that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 7-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Digging in, Tim Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0.
Good eye, huh?
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Try that one. There you go.
Now batting, third baseman.
So here's Yoan Moncada as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
The batter, number 6.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, get your pitch. Let's go. Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Now batting, number 74.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75.
No ball,
a swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short.
Hard 90,
so
hard
gets
90.
2 down. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Encarnacion.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep,
fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Hey, drive that pitch,
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now. Get your cuts.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
You're scoring.
And he's going to score with ease, as the throw will be too late. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard.
Now batting, right fielder, Trey.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Hey, let her fly.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
No one better. Let's go, kid.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. The 1-2.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch. Hey, let's go, kid. One time here.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fouled away.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 9 and the Dodgers 1. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fastball hit on the ground is short.
Anderson picks it up.
And they will get... No, he's in there. A very close play at first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Another 1-2 delivery, and he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your second.
And that is through into center field. A base hit.
Cajo, nobody.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase.
Heads up, heads up. Whoa,
he tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. The throw is wild, and it gets away. At the plate, Will Smith. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail big. It's 9-1.
Stretch.
So digging in now, Jose Abreu. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hitter, Jose Abreu.
First offering on its way. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Popped him up. Smith is under it. 1 away. Digging in once again, Nomar Mazara. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Nomar Mazzara.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do
The
you say?
1-0 home is
That's
a sinker
ball,
that misses for a ball.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Back goes Taylor, and it's gone as they add still another. Nomar Mazara has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, man, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
Dustin May enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 85, Dustin May. Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now,
Yasmani
Grandal.
Grandal.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
Good lead.
No breaking ball called just a bit low.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now. Tim Anderson waits on deck.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Come on.
Runner at first here, one man out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Right, one time right here.
From the belt, the pitch, and he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yohan.
In now, Yohan Moncada, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, get a good one. Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming to you.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. White Sox on top, 10-1. Coming to the plate now, Kike Hernandez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next up for Los Angeles, Drew Jackson.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's low.
Hey, we got one out right here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Popped him up. Anderson is there.
You got it.
2 down. Two away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, we got 2 down.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Jeff McNeil. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Fouled away.
You're nice and patient, one at a time. Get down, get down.
Round it,
back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
The batter, number 74.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Ball 1.
Hey, kid.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Hey, one time right now.
Ball, that's
now
right.
A fastball
right
awfully
there.
close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Hey, no one better. Let's go, kid.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
A runner at first with no outs
See
here.
it, drive it. Come on, kid.
Got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a
The
guy.
first baseman, number 23, Edwin Encarnacion.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Here we go now. Come on now, one time.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Two and one the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Trey Mancini. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Trey Mancini.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Base hit into right center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose
At the plate,
Abreu.
Jose Abreu. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Hey, get a good one here right now.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third.
On the back, find the ball, find the ball.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. And we'll
Now
see if he can
batting,
get something
center
into the
fielder,
gap to make it interesting.
Nomar
He's had a great game so far, but
Mazara.
needs the triple to complete a
All
cycle.
right, find your pitch here. Let's go, let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey,
Back
that's
up the
right.
middle and
Come
in
on,
for
go
a
hard,
base
you're
hit.
scoring. Go hard.
1 run is scored. And the second run will score as
Way
well.
to square up on that ball. Great job.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Scott
your
Alexander
attention,
comes on to
please.
pitch now, hoping for
Now
better
pitching
results
for
than the
Los
other
Angeles.
arms that they've run out
Number
there in this
75,
one.
Scott Alexander. Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani.
To the plate now, Yasmani
Oh,
Grandal.
no,
As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop.
Come on,
He's
get
got
out,
it.
get out, get out. Beat it out.
And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Dodger error, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. The White Sox lead it 12-1. Jimmy Cordero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. At the plate, Chris Taylor starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hey, no outs. No outs now.
Here comes the first pitch.
Aye.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1 ball, 1
Cordero primarily attacks hitters with his sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground. And when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
2-1 the count. Hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
They haven't had much luck so far tonight, so they'll definitely take that extra base hit. It only takes 1, so maybe they can string together a few and get back into this thing.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Count now, a ball and a strike.
Hey, come on. We got a hold of my here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Ball's up.
Fouled
Ball's
off.
up.
Here now the 2-2.
The count's full.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Now batting,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And it's fouled away.
A 1 out now.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
1 strike.
One out and a runner on second base. And he fouls this one off. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field.
He's coming. Relay.
Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer. His second home run of the game, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
The left fielder.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, one down, one down.
That's a ball.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
Ball. That's down.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
Hey.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The next 3-2. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball four.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Striding into the box, Matt Beatty. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Matt Beatty.
Let's roll two right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 0-2 pitch.
One out, one out.
And it's 1-2. Still only one out in the inning. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Good battle. Count remains full. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Matt Strom gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Matt Strom.
Ready for another shot now. Kike Hernandez.
Now batting.
Lifetime in this matchup. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Hernandez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Plays it first.
2 down, runners at first and second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Drew Jackson, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Jackson.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The White Sox scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. RICHGALE earns win number 7 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Walker Buehler allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 3 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.